Deep in the jungles of Cambodia, the ancient city of Angkor rises from the earth, a testament to the power and vision of the Khmer Empire. Once home to over 1 million people, Angkor's magnificent temples, like the iconic Angkor Wat, reflected the empire's spiritual devotion and technological mastery. But beneath the grandeur, challenges brewed. Environmental changes, shifting trade routes, and internal strife slowly weakened the heart of the empire. By the 15th century, jungle vines reclaimed the stone towers, and the city fell silent, a haunting reminder of how greatness can fade with time. Today, Angkor endures as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, captivating visitors and keeping alive the memory of Cambodia's golden age. For centuries, the border between Cambodia and Thailand has been far more than a mere line on a map. It has been a living testament to shifting empires, royal ambitions, and the unyielding quest for sovereignty. From ancient kingdoms vying for sacred temples, to modern disputes sparking international headlines, this border tells a story of both conflict and connection. Here, grand palaces have risen and fallen, and the lives of villagers have been shaped by currents of history beyond their control. As we journey along this frontier, we uncover the lasting tensions and surprising bonds that have shaped the relationship of these two proud nations. Beneath the soaring towers of Angkor, a world of legend awaits. Imagine the footsteps of ancient kings echoing through grand corridors, their eyes fixed on the treasures of a golden age. It was here, in Cambodia's sprawling stone metropolis, that artisans and builders, guided by the blessings of mighty deities, chiseled stories into every wall. As dawn breaks over Angkor Wat, whispers of lost dynasties and forgotten heroes drift through the jungle mist. Each crumbling temple, overgrown with sprawling roots, holds secrets of mythical beasts, royal triumphs, and the mystical bond between gods and men, a living testament to the magic that once thrived within the lost city. Beneath the golden spires of Phnom Penh stands the royal palace, a breathtaking testament to Cambodia's rich and regal heritage. This is not just a palace, but the heart of the Emerald Kingdom, where sacred halls have witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties. Step inside the Silver Pagoda, its floors shimmering with over 5,000 silver tiles, and imagine the grand ceremonies that once shaped a nation. Here, legendary kings, visionaries, and warriors crafted Cambodia's destiny, blending intricate Khmer artistry with whispers of past glory. Every carved stone and painted mural echoes their story, urging us to remember the majesty, resilience, and pride that still pulse through its ancient walls. Once just a cluster of wooden boats along the winding rivers, Phnom Penh began as a modest fishing village known as Krong Chaktamuk. Over centuries, it blossomed into Cambodia's bustling capital, shaped by royal decrees, colonial ambition, and the indomitable spirit of its people. Through the golden era of the Khmer kings, the influence of French architecture, and the resilience after turbulent times, the city transformed at every turn. Today, Phnom Penh is a vibrant urban oasis, a tapestry of ancient pagodas, lively markets, and modern skylines, echoing stories of its past while embracing a dynamic future. Join us as we journey from Fisherman's Bay to the beating heart of Cambodia. Step back in time and wander through the legendary halls of Angkor Wat, Cambodia's awe-inspiring temple complex. Once the heart of the mighty Khmer Empire, these ancient stones whisper tales of kings, monks, and artisans who shaped a civilization. From sunrise over the lotus-shaped towers to the mysterious smiles of Bayon, each corner of Angkor reveals intricate carvings, hidden corridors, and breathtaking relics of both Hindu and Buddhist devotion. As we journey beyond the famous spires, we'll discover tucked-away temples shrouded in jungle, where nature and spirituality have intertwined for centuries. Join us as we unlock the secrets of Cambodia's ancient temples, sacred spaces where past meets present, and every stone tells a story. Imagine standing on the golden sands of Cambodia's coastline. Over 1,000 years ago, these very beaches were more than just tranquil shores. They were sacred, dotted with temples where the mighty Khmer Empire honored the gods and the endless sea. As the centuries rolled by, fishermen found their livelihood here, and communities blossomed along the water's edge. Fast forward to today, and these same beaches are alive with the laughter of travelers from around the world, attracted by sparkling waters, hidden coves, and vibrant local culture. Cambodia's beaches tell a tale woven through time, from sacred relics and royal footsteps to the heartbeats of modern adventure and relaxation. Across the lush emerald fields of Cambodia, the story of its people unfurls with each grain of rice harvested. Here, rice is more than food. It's a bridge to ancestors, a reason for joyful festivals, and a lesson in patience and resilience. For centuries, families have gathered at dawn, casting seeds into the earth, their hands guided by ancient rituals and heartfelt prayers for rain. After months of hard labor, the harvest is celebrated with vibrant music and traditional dances, binding the community together. Cambodian agriculture isn't just about farming, it's the heartbeat of a culture resilient against time, nourishing both body and soul across generations. On the mirror-like surface of Cambodia's Tonle Sap Lake, generations of fishermen have cast their nets beneath fiery sunrises, their silhouettes painting a story older than memory. For centuries, families have built floating villages and honed unique fishing techniques, following the lake's magical rhythm, the great pulse as floodwaters transform its size and bounty each year. But as climate change tilts these ancient patterns, traditions are tested. We meet families striving to preserve their heritage, teaching their children the wisdom of the lake, even as dwindling fish stocks and erratic weather threaten a way of life deeply entwined with water. The story of Tonle Sap's fishermen is one of resilience, adaptation, and an enduring bond with Cambodia's beating heart. On the mirror-like surface of Cambodia's Tonle Sap Lake, generations of fishermen have cast their nets beneath fiery sunrises, their silhouettes painting a story older than memory. For centuries, families have built floating villages and honed unique fishing techniques, following the lake's magical rhythm, the great pulse as floodwaters transform its size and bounty each year. But as climate change tilts these ancient patterns, traditions are tested. We meet families striving to preserve their heritage, teaching their children the wisdom of the lake, even as dwindling fish stocks and erratic weather threaten a way of life deeply entwined with water. The story of Tonle Sap's fishermen is one of resilience, adaptation, and an enduring bond with Cambodia's beating heart. From the shadows of Cambodia's tumultuous past emerged a beacon of hope, His Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni. Born into royalty, but shaped by the challenges of exile and a life dedicated to the arts, King Sihamoni's journey is one of humility and resilience. As the beloved son of King Father Norodom Sihanouk, he witnessed the trials of his country, from conflict to recovery. Upon his return, he ascended the throne with a heart devoted to unity and cultural heritage. Today, King Sihamoni's leadership reflects his vision for a peaceful, prosperous Cambodia, as he quietly inspires his people and nurtures the nation's spirit. This is the story of a king whose life bridges Cambodia's history and its hopeful future.